Hey everybody, we're back again, ready to start step 5 of the Ghostbusters Ecto-1 build. So far through the first 4 steps, first four bags, we got the base on the first one. The second one, we had the part that built the gunner seat. The third bag had most of the back end here, the bumper. And then the last bag that we did, bag 4, we finished this door. And then we worked on the steering column here as well as part of the trapdoor stuff. So, excited to get started with bag number 5, but before we get to that, we're going to have our 5th custom minifigure, and it's going to be Janosz Poha from Ghostbusters 2. From Ghostbusters 2, here is the minifigure for Janosz Poha. His hair is from the Series 7 Tennis Ace in tan. His torso is actually a police torso. You can see the badge there. I wanted the light colored blue shirt with the darker tie. And this extra piece that's over it is from the Series 5 Graduate. It's his gown. In the movie he has kind of a long overcoat that he wears in a few of the scenes. The legs are a dark bluish gray set of short legs, as you can see there. And the head, I don't have a particular minifigure to reference on that one, but in the comments I will put the number to look that up in Brinkley. Not in the comments, in the description I'll put the number to look up that head on Bricklink if you're interested. Okay, here we are back again with the parts all laid out. A lot more white pieces here. You can tell we're going to build the doors. I've got 2 of the printed bricks with the Ghostbusters logo on the side there, so those are obviously going to be 2 of the doors. And yeah, it's kind of a giveaway there. A lot of these slope pieces too. So this is bag 5. Let's find out where we finished off. Step 193. Moving right along. Trying to figure out how to get the book to stay here and have access to the car as well. I'm going to have my minifigures here sitting on the corners of the decal sheet to keep that from curling up. So I hope you like the Janosz Poha minifigure there. That's definitely one we're never going to get from Lego. He's a fun character though. I like him in Ghostbusters 2. He plays his role, the actor plays his role really well, and one of the arguments or the gripes that a lot of people usually have about Ghostbusters 2 is it follows the same beats of the first movie too closely. And their argument then Janosz is roughly the same character as Lewis in the first movie. Kind of a nerdy guy, got the hots for Dana, and ends up getting him possessed. And then at the end, not through his doing, he ends up being saved. And doesn't get the girl anyway. Peter gets the girl every time. I've always been a little bummed that we never got more movies. Just obviously because it would be fun to have more Ghostbusters movies in the series. But both of the movies tended to be Peter Venkman stories. And I would have liked a little more screen time or character development for Egon and Winston and Ray as much as we got for Peter. But, you know, the people that wrote the movies were Harold Ramis and Dan Aykroyd, and if they wanted to have more character development for their characters, then they would have done it. So they did it the way they wanted to. So I guess I can't grab too much about that. But, you know, we would have loved to have seen more from, you know, I want more details about the other guys or the story that follows them more closely. So maybe we'll get some more of that in Ghostbusters Afterlife. We're almost done with 2020, so hopefully things will start looking better in the next year and we'll be able to get that movie at the time that they have it scheduled to release now in the summer. Alright. Got some hinge pieces going in this door. Okay. Pretty intricate for a door. One by. There we go. Alright. So we're going to build the handle or the latch. Some studs on the side construction with this piece. All right, sure got everything. Stud over here, or plate. Alright, so that hangs off over there. One of these, 1x6s. Need our big brick here. Sometimes I give the designers credit for being able to create just amazing things. But I wonder how much of it is fluff. Like this yellow piece here, you know, there's 100 different ways you could fill that gap there. But I wonder if they're told, hey, you need to fit 3 of these into this set of over 2,000 pieces. Okay, I'll find a way. Just curious on how that works. Alright, so we got red here. And 6 of these slope pieces. There's like 16 of them in this section. To get that upper curvature of the door. This looks like it's going to be the gunner seat door, because I was thinking it was going to be the front door, but we built it that far and we haven't put a logo in it yet. And they converted the gunner seat door Be a suicide door. I bet it's going right there. Look at me figuring things out. Alright, this one has a rough sticker that I'm going to skip. Saying no thank you for now. Maybe later. Maybe not. I might like keeping it this way. But a no for now. We're not using the stickers. Alright, this is what we have so far. Now we're going to flip it over and upside down. Build the bottom curve of it. Alright, it's a long white brick with a long white or black plate. 1x8 there. Notice we're getting a lot less of the colored pieces. Tells us that more of this is going to be seen from the either the inside or the outside, so it's not structural. Okay. Alright, it's asking for 2 more stickers. Nope. Alright, so hold it this way. Starting to see the door finish itself out there. Alright. Stay. There's a couple of different slopes that look very similar. This one has the connected pieces on the back, so it fits on the side. This one has it on the bottom, so it sits more on the top, but it's got roughly the same shape, not exactly, but close. So I kind of separated those in my area here so that I don't confuse myself and grab the wrong one. Alright, let's see where that goes. And studs on the side. So it's a curvature on that door so it opens and closes without catching. That's smart. We're going to put one of these on the bottom. That was right, it's going to be the gunner seat side. So let's turn this around. This part connects all the way down here. And there we go. The door swings all the way open. Good deal. Step 210. This is going to be passenger side door. So I think it's interesting to find out when fans, how they got into Ghostbusters. I'm 39 years old and was not quite 3 years old yet when Ghostbusters came out in theaters. So obviously I didn't see it when it came out in theaters or any time soon after that because I was little. But I know my parents saw it, and it wasn't until the cartoon, the real Ghostbusters, came out that I had any interaction with anybody that liked it or had any knowledge of it. I had a friend in kindergarten, his name was Nicholas, and I believe he moved away in first grade, but went over to his house to play, and he had the Kenner Ecto-1. So we played with that at his house, and I was about 6 years old. So this had to be around 1987 or so. And, you know, I thought it was great. He introduced me to the cartoons. I started watching those, and I was hooked. So I started getting all the toys, asking to go to Toys R Us every weekend so I could add to my toy collection, get all the different characters, and ended up getting the Firehouse for either my birthday or Christmas one year, and I had the Ecto-1 as well, and then started getting the variants of the figures. I didn't see the first movie until my mom got a copy of it from my uncle, and I think they had copied it over or something. I'm not sure it was completely legal the way they did it, but I got a copy of Ghostbusters to watch on VHS, and this was before Ghostbusters 2 came out, because I know I had seen the first one before Ghostbusters 2 came out. But let's make sure I got everything. When I first saw it, my thought was, why do they all have black hair? Why are their uniforms all the same color? Because I was used to the cartoon series where they all had different colored uniforms. The characters all had different hair colors. I think part of that was just to help us kids distinguish between different characters. And Winston didn't show up until halfway through the movie. I was like, well, where's Winston? So, but I enjoyed the movie and continued to enjoy the movie, obviously. And, you know, the rest is history. There was a period of time there where we didn't get a whole lot of Ghostbusters stuff. It hasn't been like Star Wars where there's always something being mass-produced for people to buy. And it wasn't until I got to college when they started having t-shirts at Hot Topic, and I bought those up, and you know, it started to show up again a little bit. Alright, so we're getting to our first logo. I like this brick. No labels, no stickers on this one. It's all brick. That's a good look. Yeah, it's supposed to have rust running down here too as well. Not yet. Not on mine. Alright, so we're going to put these on here. Flip it over. Make another handle. Turn around. it wasn't until around that time when I got to college, around 2000 or so, that realized that, hey, there's still a lot of people out there that still enjoy this movie as well, not just me. So started getting involved on GB Fans, and this is interesting. Okay, double hinge. gbfans.com. There's a few other Ghostbusters websites back then. Proton charging was big back then. There's a Ghostbusters headquarters website with sounds from the movie you could download. It was an interesting time. Okay, so it goes there. Alright, it's teaching me where to put it. There's nothing underneath this. So I'm only connecting to the top of that one green stud. There's a lot of openness there. Okay. So I guess that's enough there. Needs to have enough freedom to move, so not going to question it. Alright, so that one there. This one here. And a stud there. Okay. This one also is asking for a decal, but it's not going to get yet. And we're done with the green pieces. Right, so I like how they have multiple hinges in these doors. Wow, look at that. It's got a hinge here, and then one backwards here. And that creates a lot of resistance, but just this one piece where they connect is what holds it together. And so you can leave the door ajar, just whatever angle you want it to. That's interesting. Smart people. Alright, looks like I missed a stud somewhere. What page did they tell me to put that on there? Looks like that one. Little stud here. There we go. This goes on top. Get some bricks. I need to get a chair that doesn't creak as much. Every time I lean over to grab a piece, I hear the chair. There it goes. Alright, there's a lot to this door, man. looking at the time it's taken me to build the first 4 bags, just kind of looking at the clips on my sections from narrowing it down, splicing it on the app so I could put it on YouTube. We're probably looking at almost a 6-hour build here, unless some of these bags start having fewer parts in it, which is no problem. It's been a fun build so far. Not complaining in the least. Three, 4, and 5. Start to take shape. Right. This goes on the edge. And you get some tile work. That's it for that one. And then this is our passenger side door. Move it a little farther on the table so I don't flip it off on the floor. There we go. There is a little bit of rub there. So it looks like when that gunner seat opens, it is going to flick that passenger door a little bit. Alright, I'll stop playing with that. Alright, and the driver door. It's going to be next, and that's probably going to be it for this bag. So we should have all 4 doors completed by the end of this video. Alright, so let's see if I can buzz through this one a little bit faster than the last one. Since it's pretty repetitive, just the opposite side. I'll still pay attention because I don't want to make a mistake. Brick. 2 by 2. And then this one with the studs on the side. Okay. These. Nope, I did it. Here we go. This one. The brick. Last brick. Hope if I put it the right way. There we go. Slow down. Making mistakes already. Alright. So take it like this. Goes like that. And then this ties it together. Okay. Two plates. Last yellow piece. Put it in the right spot. Get this one first. Gray brick. the other logo here. Snug fit. Okay, put that down and build the latch again. I was kind of hoping to get an extra one of these 1x1 with a stud on the side bracket, because I need one in that color. I need two in that color for that DeLorean I'm trying to replicate that I found on YouTube. But looks like I used them all this time, darn. It's kind of rooting for some of these extra pieces to be the ones I want, not just ones I already have a million of. Okay, so that's the door. Okay, that goes there. Like that. This goes underneath. Bracket. I've kind of noticed that they've used the red and the green to kind of differentiate either side of the build. The one on the other side had green pieces, and this one has a red one here. Wonder if that's for our benefit or for the designers, so they don't lose track. Okay, it goes there. This one was green on the other side too. I was looking there to see where this T-shaped hole was. Looks like it's going to have some function with the front end fitting into it. I was talking earlier about how some people gripe about Ghostbusters 2. I really like Ghostbusters 2. It came out in the right time for me, where I was at the height of my love for the franchise. Saw it in theaters with my mom and dad. I remember going over to my friend's house, probably late 1989, early 1990. They had HBO, and it was one that played a lot on HBO at the time. And so I just remember hearing the score of the movie, the kind of the overarching theme music that a lot of people don't like, but I enjoy. There's too much comparing that one to the first movie. I know that part of that is following the same beats, like I said, but let it be its own thing and tell its own story without having to compare it to one of the greatest comedy movies of all time. And it stands up well on its own. It's a funny movie. I think it's got better one-liners in it than the first one did. So, you won't hear me saying anything bad about Ghostbusters 2. I really enjoy it. Ghostbusters Afterlife looks like it's going to be its completely own separate thing. I doubt we'll have any accusations that that one's following the beats of the first two movies, because characters are going to be completely different, the setting is going to be different. There's just a lot going on that's way out of that the New York setting that won't be there as far as we know. Looking forward to seeing the story they were able to tell. Alright, let's put this on back first. We're just about done. So this is driver's side door. Curved here, little tile. It's supposed to have a sticker right there, and it's not getting one. And make sure, okay. There we go, opening door. Yeah, I'm a little surprised they left the yellow that you could see on the inside of the door there. Because when you do open the door, play with the steering wheel and stuff, you're going to see the structure of all that. But even in a build this size, you can't hide everything. So, alright, we're done. We've got a 1x1 white plate, a 1x1 red tile, and a 1x1 red tile quarter circle. And that's all the extras we've got. Alright, thanks for watching the build of bag 5. Be back soon with bag 6, and look forward to sharing that time with you as well. Thanks for watching.